And we're back. Welcome back to Grand Prix 4 and the season of... What was it? Season of horrors. Yeah, this hasn't really gone very well so far. A horrific season. And we're headed to France to face some new horrors today. We're going to load our season. I wonder what save is the correct one. Is it this one? Spain, Europe. In practice, should be this one. Season's result, let's see. Rounds completed 8. I think we've completed 9 races, so this is a wrong save. Yeah, I made my homework. Leave. Load. Magny-Cours in practice, okay? So it's gotta be this one then. Drivers' Championships. Rounds completed 9. Yes. Oh yes, welcome. We're back. Welcome chat, welcome everybody equally, welcome once again. As I said, this season has gone really poorly. At first we had a lot of reliability issues with the car, it blew up in pretty much every single race. And now finally when the car has been starting to hold up, then it's the driver who started falling apart, so I've made some mistakes. I haven't made any mistakes. Friedrich Bang has made mistakes. And my microphone is peaking. I'm too excited. Drivers' Championship. Schumacher, Häkkinen, Barrichello, Montoya, Coulthard, Trulli. Friedrich Bang sadly 7th with 8 points. Villeneuve, Alesi, Heidfeld and Raikkonen with points. Yeah, Häkkinen having a better season than what he had in real life. DC, not so much. Juan Pablo, clearly the #1 Williams driver at the moment. This is the turning point, indeed. We'll hope that it is. Free practice. Is this the Friday free practice? If it is, I want to leave. Saturday free practice. We're going to do a few laps in the practice session because I want to learn once again how it is to drive and stream at the same time, because it's way different compared to driving by yourself. User-defined setup, load setup, and this is a setup that I basically copied from Sifox. This was my own setup. It was equally fast, but I think this is a little bit nicer to drive. It's got more grip in the rear end, and it's a slightly softer setup. So yeah, I just changed some little things. If you want to check out the setup, edit. Wangs are like this. Not a lot of downforce. Brake, balance, gears. Yeah, pit stop, yeah. Roll bars, springs, ride height, packers, dampers, rebound, slow bump, slow rebound, and differential. I hope Sifox won't mind for me showing his setup. Yeah, great to hear you weren't screaming at the screen, Darren. I never do that either when I watch somebody else play. But yeah, that's the setup. Return to cockpit. Although I have to say, in Monaco I was the fastest driver, and I would have won if bad things had not happened. Let's do just a few laps. Confidence needed, yeah, Michael. Yeah, good to be back. I've missed streaming. I'm not training currently for any running races. I'm kind of in a mid-season, so I've been able to make some content on YouTube, which is great. And now I've also have some time for streaming. And this track certainly looks different when there's no audience at all. It's very weird. Nobody has come to watch the Saturday free practice. No lossless scaling in Grand Prix 4. I don't think it would work. It would just add more strain for the PC. And one thing is that, you know, I don't want, like, this car is very difficult to drive, especially on the limit, so I don't want any lag for the steering. So I don't think I'm never going to use that. Plus, in this game, you can, if you want, turn it on the 60 frames per second, and that is very much good enough. Although I am running with 30 frames per second for the reasons that I've already told you before. Let's concentrate. Just wanna make sure I can still do some good laps. Big Galler, welcome. A bit of a kick from the rear. Broke too late for this one and went to the grass. That's unfortunate. And I really have to remind myself not to look at the chat because that would be the stupidest way to go out from the race. At least I'm quicker than Montoya at the moment. If you're just joining, this is the Saturday free practice. Bit of a late apex. I think it works pretty well in that turn. .13. That's a very good lap. Only P2 though. Yeah, Michael, same here. I also do like this track. So it's nice to drive. As for racing, obviously with the modern cars and so forth, very difficult to get past here. So. But yeah, that's enough practice for today. Leave. Let's go into the qualifying. It's going to be dry. And I'm hoping I'm not going to get any kind of a hopeless curveball from the game when it comes to weather. Was it 1999, the epic Grand Prix that was won by one of the Stewart cars? And Häkkinen, I think he fell down multiple times because of crashes and spins and stuff like that, and then like he overtook everyone multiple times and finished second. It was a pretty cool race. Häkkinen currently on provisional pole with 113.1. That's actually, we did a better lap in practice. So that's... Oh, it was Frentzen. I don't remember anything anymore, as it seems. Yeah, the setups should be alright. Hello, Mark! All the way from New Zealand. What was the crazy race that was won by the Stewart? Was it even 1-2? Actually, yeah, 1999. When did Stewart even come? Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. We have 12 cars out. I maybe wanna fast forward a little bit. Now the track is very quiet, so we're going to go out. Oh, Europe 1991, and it was a 1-3. Herbert first, Barrichello third. Thanks. I actually used to be an admin of a Stewart's fan sites back in the late 90s. I had a friend back then who was a big Stewart fan, and he asked me to maintain the website, and I did. But that kind of died when they changed into Jaguar. Hello DP, welcome. And after the qualifying, I swear I won't be looking at the chat. And everybody who's joined, equally welcome. Great to see you all here. We already have 57 watchers, so that's really a nice audience. But now let's shut up and concentrate for our first flying lap in the qualifying. Here we go. That was a good first turn. We're ahead of Schumacher by 1/10. Kind of screwed up that turn. Oh, very, very close. Missed the apex. Go, go, go. 12. Oh, just barely lost.
First row, well done, great drive.
Ah. Ouch. Oh dear. That was bad. Very close on pole. Let's check out the replay if we can.
First row, row. Well done. Great drive.
And just clip the side of the road a little bit, and there we go. The first damage of the day. And we will hop into the spare car as we do. Yeah. Okay, thankfully we have a spare car, but if we crash this one, then I'll call it a qualifying over. But yeah, we need to improve a little bit. I want to get the pole if I can. We have multiple poles this season, because as we know, Friedrich Bang unfortunately is kind of a Mr. Saturday. He's very good in qualifying. By the way, we have 69 viewers. I don't know why I wanted to point it out once again. Let's see if we can improve our time. We don't need a lot. I made a couple of mistakes. This was the first mistake. And the second was, I think, in the penultimate turn. Oh no, it was the right-hander where I missed the apex over here. Alright, here we go. Second try. Oh, that was very good. We are ahead. Go, go, go. 12.7. Haha. Yes, that is my personal best on this track. Oh man, that was intense. That was really intense. Oh man, pretty cool. That was a good lap. I'm very happy with that. And we have a cloud in the sky. That looks very, very worrying. Look at the cloud. I'm sure it's going to come a big cloud by the Sunday afternoon. Oh man, I really need to cool myself down here. that was honestly a pretty damn good lap. And let's go in, and I think that's going to be well enough for the pole position. No one's improving. And once again, Friedrich Bang on pole position. This time, can we like actually do something with our pole? Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh man. Michael, we still haven't earned a single point here today. Can we please save? Game, please. Yes, overwrite. This time I remembered to save after qualifying. And now it's the moment of truth. Let's check out the grids. Bang on pole, Schumacher, Häkkinen, Rubens, PC, Montoya, Trulli, Heidfeld, Villeneuve, Pani, Raikkonen, Alesi, De La Rosa, Frentzen, Irvine, Button, Fisichella, Verstappen, Bernoldi, Enge, Young, and Alonso. And I'm not going to say the old Alonso joke. And oh my god. Oh my god. Talk about curveballs. So it's going to be monsoon for the entire race. A total monsoon for the entire freaking race. Darren, of course I won't restart. This is a hardcore season. Yeah. Thing is, at the moment, if you look at the weather, it's not monsoon conditions now. I mean, it's a rather heavy rain. But the track is not soaked. But I do think we probably have to take monsoons. Because it's going to turn into monsoon very quickly. I almost clicked the OK once again. Load. I do have a wet setup. This is going to be tough. Monsoon tires. Okay. And custom pit strategy. I think we're going to do 3 laps. Three pit stops. Is that a good idea or a bad idea? We can actually change that on a fly because we can change it to a 2-stopper if it looks like the tires are holding up very well. So, wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm going to shut up and I'm not going to watch the chat. Well, that was fast. We lost the tire. This is a little bit of a naughty thing. Bye. Bye-bye. Tuomat's, yeah, no restarts in hardcore mode. Apparently you can't pit like this. So if we wanna continue, we just have to drive an entire lap with 3 wheels. I'm very disappointed. That was completely my fault, of course. Goes without saying. Yeah, Darren, you're right. Oh god. Now we was it DC? I can't. It was DC who, like, I would laugh, but I'm so disappointed that I can't laugh. Poor show indeed. I can't believe I lost it at the start. I can't restart. It's over. This is a hardcore season, and hardcore it is indeed. Yeah. Let us accelerate the time. Because I don't really care at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to do a non-championship race. Continue. Continue. And I can't save for some reason. I don't know why. I suppose next Grand Prix then. And can I please save now? Oh, thank you, game, for letting me save. I'm really genuinely pissed because I was really looking forward to this race. Now, did I save? Save. I will save one more time so that there are not going to be any issues. There we go. Override, yes, please. Back. And we're going to do just a fun race now. Magny-Cours, yes, thank you. No, it's not championship season, just a single race, please. I hate this freaking UI. Thank you. No, not Melbourne. Magny-Cours, please. Yes. We're going to jump straight into the race. Start from the back. It's dry this time, of course. Loads are set up. There we go. And we'll make from last to first challenge. Let's do this. We'll see what we can do in the dry weather in a non-championship race. I don't know if I can drive anymore because I'm so freaking pissed. Yeah. Let's try that again. And the car setup is the correct one, right? This is the thing, because I don't really care anymore. So, well, let's just let's take it easy and let's not do anything stupid at the start. As I said, I'm pissed. I'm really angry. Now. Okay, let's not shove our nose into places where we will lose it. And of course we're going to do a dive bomb here. What? Why is the car braking from every contacts? Last try, this time we'll do well. Again, it's dry. How come it's constantly dry now? I don't understand. Okay. Okay. Now, just don't hit anyone. And hope that nobody hits me. And this time the dive bomb went a little bit better. Well, we made a bunch of positions. We're now 14th. Those were relatively good reactions, weren't they? This place is too scary to overtake. Some poo came out. Oh man. Let's just like race like a proper person now. He's giving us the outside. I'll take it. Yoink! This is the kind of driving I was like thinking to do today, but no luck this time. Oh, what the annoying blocking there. Actually, a pretty nice move by Irvine. I'm going past. Irvine can go make love himself. I screwed up that turn. The thing is, the odds for me making it to the end now are not that good because like my concentration is quite far from where it should be. But I'll try to do my best. Closing in on Panis. I don't know if I should like save my tires a little bit. That little like cloud is still there. It's like mocking me. I'm sorry guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream, but that like, I had such good practice sessions here. That like, I was sure that this time things are going to go well. I won a race, that was a dry race that I won. A practice race. And then there was a race where there were changing conditions, so it started dry. And then it slowly picked up the rain, and I finished third, and I didn't make a single mistake in that race. And that was my best, like, because the AI in Grand Prix 4 usually they are quite overpowered in light rain conditions. But that was just, everything went perfectly. I got the perfect strategy and everything, and I got a podium, and I started from the back for that race. So like I really thought that this time like nothing can go wrong. But no. Immediately when I start streaming, the shit hits the fan. This is a cursed season. Slipstream. It's trying to cover the inside, but I'm saying no. The thing is, I also did one monsoon race for practice, and I was very competitive in that. However, I did use the autosave a couple of times because I made mistakes, so I wasn't that confident when it comes to monsoon conditions. But like messing it up at the start, that's like the worst thing ever. Next it will be Silverstone, so probably you're going to get some weather there as well. That was close. And the game crashed. That's alright. That's alright, that's alright. because I can restart it. Yes, please. Start. This sometimes happens. Quick saves, and we are here. 6 laps completed. Let's see where it throws us. We're here. I wonder if I should have started with a lighter car. Because the top 10 seems to be pretty pacey. At least at this point. I do love this track. It's a very nice track to drive. I used to hate the final chicane, but now that I've kind of learned it, it's actually a little bit satisfying. I used to think it's the least satisfying turn in Formula 1, but now I've kind of changed my opinion on it. Wide. I'm gaining on these guys in front because they're battling so hard. Thank you, Asterusio. In case somebody has joined the stream, this is an unofficial race. It's a non-championship race. There goes Jordan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is an unofficial, non-championship race. Oh, just about saved it, but I lost the position. Because I messed up the real race. Oh, come on, concentrate, man. It was wet conditions and I gave it a little bit too much throttle on the start. And I spun and somebody hit me from behind, and that was pretty much the end of the race. Then I of course tried to limp with 3 tires because I'm an idiot, and took DC out of the race. That was the only positive thing in that race. Kinda got a little bit off the rhythm here. Other drivers seem to be very quick. I wonder if they are on heavier cars, lighter cars, that is. My driving is not that great at the moment. I'm making little mistakes here and there that are really costly. Just going into turns with a wrong gear and then doing stuff like that. Yellow flags. Fernando out of the race. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time concentrating for this one. Because yeah, I'm still quite gutted with what happened in the official race. $15 point something. 15.7. Like, my pace should be like a second faster in order to be competitive. So yeah, it's immediately like, if you don't concentrate properly, you just suck. Okay, that's better. 14 point something. 14.9. Still not great. I think 14.5 would be the kind of pace that would be good. Heidfeld in the pits, he pits very early. I'm quite sure Truly also has got a lighter car. I really haven't been saving my tires at all. Schumacher also pitting very early, but he's like a pit stop ahead of us already. Häkkinen also pitting very early. Everybody is pitting early. Truly also pitting early. And there's Schumacher. It'll be interesting to see how the strategy will work here. And we're actually gaining on Schumacher. Which tells me he might have a bit of a heavier car. Was just saying that my driving is starting to improve, and then I very nearly crashed. I looked at my watch and immediately I almost went out. You shouldn't look at anything whilst driving. It will just mess you up. By the way, it's 10 p.m. in Finland. And this information almost cost us our race. Hello, Rocking Parrot, welcome. This, unfortunately, is not the championship race, because as all our championship races in Grand Prix 4, that was a horrible failure. I crashed at the start. Well done me. And suddenly we're thirds. Very interesting strategies happening here in France. I started from the back for this race, so it always hurts you quite a bit, at least with my skills. Hopefully we're going to be able to make an overcut of some sort here. The driving has to be better than I've done so far, though. That was a relatively good lap. Gained on Michael a little bit because of the traffic. Alright, nice work with the traffic there. And we're We've been able to gain Michael a little bit. I don't know what his strategy is though. This is the place where I am the slowest on this track. You could brake deeper into that turn, but then there's a risk that you outbrake yourself, and that's a disaster. That has happened to me multiple times, so I'm a little bit, maybe a bit too careful in that turn and in the braking zone. Häkkinen currently 4 seconds behind us. We're very close on pace with the Michael. And I am really pushing now. I'm trying to drive as fast as I dare. What's sad is that this race doesn't really have context now, so... It lacks the feeling. And you can immediately see it in the stream as well, like a lot of people left after the disaster in the championship race, but that's totally, of course, understandable. Watching a practice race, of course, is not as interesting. But I'm still not going to restart races or anything like that. If it's a hardcore season, it's a hardcore season. If I start restarting races, then it's not a hardcore season anymore, and that's it. His tires actually feel very good still. We are closing on the Michael. Past this Benetton. It's a bit of a dive bomb. Luckily he let us go. And in goes Montoya into the pits, our teammate, and we will have to pit after this lap. Oops, that was too close. Montoya was in P1, but he now went in.
At the end of this lap.
I'm slowly recovering from the disappointments of the race, of the championship race, and I'm actually really enjoying to drive. This is very enjoyable, and I really like Magny-Cours. It's a very cool track. And in we go. Bit of graphical glitches in the sky. Alright, here we are. And once again the famous very slow pit stop. We're still on P3. Now P4. Oh man, the timing. Unbelievable. Williamses, get together. Oh, where did well, Montoya? He just outsmarted us. God damn it. Well, Frank doesn't like that. I don't care, I'm going to hunt him down. I'm afraid I'm too far ahead, behind, I think. Okay. We need a good turn here. And focus on the exit. Was not perfect, but I think we're close enough. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid. A little bump, but we got him before. Oh no. Why do I have to screw it up? Damn it! Now we'll have to do it again. I'm sure Frank and Patrick are not very happy. And on P5 once again. Truly out of the race. Engine failure. Gaining. Bye, Taka Harvey. Oh, a very good exit. One bubble blocks it. Okay, again, a good exit. Slipstream. I don't know what happened. I think Juan Pablo broke something. He broke something. Haha, screw you. Sorry, Patrick and Frank, though. Please forgive me. But I had the line. I had my nose was in the apex first. And I'm not going to watch any replays that might challenge my views. It's DC next. Are we gaining or not? We are gaining at the moment. Still gaining on DC. And gaining. Can we actually fight for a podium in this race? Starting from the back, that would be a pretty nice result. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But DC is very slow at the moment. And he's not even in traffic. A yellow flag. Don't know why. Oh, very beautiful final sector. I love that. Lap times are good as well. This time a little bit too fast into the turn. Didn't get to the throttle as quickly as I would have liked. And gaining on DC. We are just past the halfway point of this race. This race that has no context. Just a championship, non-championship race. I'm still very, very bummed. But what can you do? Someday I will get a good race in Grand Prix 4. Well, I've had plenty of good races, none of... Oh, DC, he's feeling the pressure. Yeah, I've had many great races in Grand Prix 4. I've won races and all that good stuff, but never on stream, never on live stream. Always whilst practicing. But I will break that curse. Someday I will break it. Hello, DC. And once again going to go for the move in the Adelaide hairpin. scary. Yes. That was a clean move. Clean move on DC. Had to go a little bit defensive there. But now we're fine. And I don't think Rubens is hopelessly far either. We'll see what kind of pace he has. 10.8, now it's... Oh, whoa! 8.9! 5. That must be because of traffic. I mean, he can't be that slow. That was nice. Very, very, very clean. I don't... Häkkinen in the pits. He is 14th though. So who cares? I don't think that the AI drivers are necessarily on a 3-stop strategy, because I haven't seen, during my practice races, I haven't seen any of the AI drivers doing a 3-stop strategy. So I guess many of the drivers just are, for some reason, on a 2-stop strategy where they pit very early. And actually Rubens is now increasing the gap, so unfortunately he seems to be faster than me currently. Oh, oh man, pick a lane, man. Panis in the bits. Alright, gained quite a bit on Rubens. And Rubens now in the pits. So let's try to do some undercutting here. Michael, the Michael though, 25 seconds ahead, so he is in the class of his own. We are gaining on Schumacher though. But he is way too far ahead, and now he managed to build some gap because we're stuck behind this car. Excuse me, like, are you racing with me? Well, luckily not, but I lost a lot of time there. DC, 5 seconds behind. Very slowly gaining on Schumacher. Oh, broke myself into the hairpin. And show me in. There we go. We still have 3 laps of fuel left, so I'm not going to pit yet. These tires are very good. They feel very good. And the car is light, so we might as well use that and try to get a good overcut against Rubens. Okay, there's the mistake I was hoping not to make. That's too bad. That probably cost us our podium.
At the end of this lap.
Damn it, such a stupid mistake. Well, I have to say I have been driving on the limit like all the time, so that was kind of bound to happen. Okay, I guess we'll have to pit after this lap. And here we are, final pit stop. And we will need 21 laps worth of fuel, so that should be plenty enough.
First gear. Go.
P2 still, P3 now, so that's Rubens. Okay, P3, and we don't have to pit anymore. So it's now a question of, do we have the pace on Rubens? Unfortunately, like without our spin, we would have been in front of him after the pit stop, but I spun. We have newer tires though. It was not a good sector. And this is the perfect ending for this stream. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, this is the... this is just the icing on the cake. Oh, God. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we are. BMW says bang. Oh man. It would have been a good battle, man. It would have been a good battle. I think we were outpacing Rubens. And it could have been P2. But there goes Friedrich Bang out of the race. For once more. Okay, that... Don't push it back on the track. That is very dangerous. Blaugrens, my wheel just went haywire. Oh man, this game, it just doesn't give me a break. I mean, for those of you who have joined later, this was just a non-championship race. The original, the real championship race ended before it really even began because I unfortunately binned the car on the start. It was soaking wet and I gave it a little bit too much throttle and spun, and then somebody hit me and that was basically a race over. So this was just a fun race, and it was fun. I started from the back and I was battling for P2 and I think I could have had it, but of course, like this game, I will never ever get a good race on stream. I'm just watching the chat now. And this, oh, Ruben's having a moment there. I'm going to turn the volume down just a little bit. Hope you guys have had fun on the stream. I'm sorry it didn't, once again, like this game, it likes to kick me in the balls, and if the game doesn't kick me in the balls, then I do it myself. Yeah. And as I said, like I've had many good races. I did, I think, 3 practice races in this, in Magny-Cours. I won one of them. One which was in changing conditions, I was 3rd. And then there was a monsoon race where I was, I think, 3rd or 4th. But in that one I used... I'm saying these things again because I don't know who, if there are different viewers now than first time. Yeah, maybe just don't practice, just stream. That's right. But this game, I think it's gorgeous. I mean, look at the like outside shots of the cars. It's very beautiful, and the cars hopping on curbs and everything. It's a very nice looking game indeed. But yeah, it's quarter to 11 p.m. here in Finland, and I have a 5-year-old girl, and I should go to bed because I'm quite tired. And she's also like been having a flu, so the nights have been kinda challenging. Yeah, all those hours practicing for 2 meters. I agree. That's it's sad, and what's even sadder is that like how the AI behaves in Grand Prix 2. If it's like a very light train, or the track is just barely moist, then the AI is overpowered. When it's just the normal rain, then the AI is very balanced, and when it's monsoon, then the AI is a little bit slow. So had I not screwed it up at the start, there was a good chance that if I just had gotten into a rhythm, I could have done very well. But of course not. Look, like this beautiful. It's a beautiful scenery here. Beautiful video on Montoya, whose car I broke whilst overtaking him. Welcome, Skruga. I'm sorry, I'll butcher your name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but welcome to the Bang Clan. I was considering naming it the Bang Gang, but then I thought that maybe some like artificial intelligence on YouTube thinks that this is like a different kind of a channel than what it is. So I decided that we'll go with the Bang Clan. Hello Niels, welcome. That was a very nice start. And after that, of course, I tried to drive into the pits, but they didn't. Oh, Juan Pablo! Oh no! Oh no, Juan Pablo! Why did you do that? It's a terrible day for Williams. There goes Juan Pablo. A lot of Williams wreckage today. Pretty neat. Anyway, as I said, I'm tired and I should go to bed. So, how many laps are there left? Still 11. Schumacher, of course, winning is as always. But I think, because this race has no meaning, it has no context, because it's just a non-championship race, we don't need to watch it to the end. Well, we can accelerate it to the end and see how Michael wins, and Barrichello second, and DC, Heidfeld, Pani, Villeneuve. I think there was a lot of attrition here. Well, not really. Only 4. Yeah. But anyway, thanks everybody for sticking around, and I swear to God I will someday have a good race in Grand Prix 4. Someday. I mean, it has to happen. Like, I've had such great races without streaming. It just has to happen someday. Maybe it'll happen in Silverstone. I love Silverstone, although because it's England, it's probably going to be rainy. But yeah, thanks a lot for sticking around, everybody. And I will see you about the next race. I think it will probably be IndyCar Racing 2. I'll at least start preparing for that, but I also might stick like one episode of Season of Pain in there somewhere. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. Chat, great to have had you. Bye bye.